shoot in the bathtub, Andy. I mean, I took a bath for you, and I couldn't wear the Shemp hair. I think, why? It doesn't work for a big baby?
You wanted to wear the Shemp hair, the wig in the bathtub. No, it didn't make any sense. It didn't make any sense.
Nothing makes sense, Andy.
Well, it's got to make
Me in
some...
the bathtub with toys, with the ducky. Now look at the ducky's got a hay fever.
I hate that thing.
No, but now listen to it. Ever since I took the bath, it's. It sounds more like a rooster now, right? Waking up.
Well, it is a chicken. It's not a duck.
But I'm a little upset because we took the thumbnail and I look pretty cool. We're live.
Wait, do we get like this red glow around us?
I think it's my hair cap.
I don't think so. I think it's
this is Mrs. G's. I borrowed it.
It's hold on.
Oh, neighbor, you look so well.
It's peeking.
I'm peeking.
Is it off? There it is.
Now I look.
Okay.
Now I look Lyme. I've got Lyme disease because his bath was so darn dirty.
Do the intro.
Hello.
And welcome to Stooge Talk Live. I'm Andy P.
And
Stooge Ambassador. I'm here.
Blah, 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 blah. And Cricky D ain't here, and I'm Curly G, the youngest grandson.
That was awful. That was an awful opening.
It's this.
You get so
I was squeezing my brain out. I couldn't do it right.
You get so out of tune with the hellos.
Hello.
Welcome to Stooge Talk Live, coming to you every Thursday night in our spare time from my spare room. And I am official Stooge Ambassador, Andy P.
And I'm Cricky D, and I'm out here. And I'm Curly G, the youngest grandson of Curly Howard. And welcome to Stooge Talk Live, Thursday edition, Dermless.
That's right, as most of you know, our pal Cricky D, Chris Durmick, is not here with us tonight. And I actually tried to get Kurt, the great grandson of Larry Fine, to join us, and no avail.
Andy,
yes,
it's been so long since Kurt's joined us. It's almost like he's the great grandson. I mean, really? Has he skipped a generation?
He's an ingrate grandson.
He's been an ingrate, all right.
No, we love him and we miss him so much.
We miss him so much. He's got those big, giant 18-inch pythons.
He sure does. And when he comes back, he's going to come back bigger and better.
I want his brother, too. I think his brother should pound on him.
We got to get his brother on here, too. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I think Kurt was genuinely sad because he's been super busy. He's been very busy doing something he's really excited about, which he'll talk to you when we do see him. But I think he's a little sad. He's been, absent from us.
Wait, it's something different than just being soccer dad? There's something else going
Wait,
on?
you don't know this?
I guess I don't know. I'm just like the fans out there, always kept in the dark, waiting for Thursday for something new. But all you get is this.
Thank goodness. Thank goodness it doesn't make the noise it used to.
Because Mr. Ducky took a bath with me.
I feel like you're hogging up the frame.
Wow, is that quite possible that I could actually
be the
hog?
Yes, you can, you fatty.
Oh!
That's what he's insinuating.
I'm about to get a fat lip if I keep it up. But anyway, so did you guys see the little bath clip that we did? Because I shot it for Big Baby. And that was Mrs. G's bath cap.
Oh,
that's
right. So the cap that you were wearing and these things.
Yeah, these are great. They're for free.
You did. You posted pictures, right?
I did post them because we're from a Big Baby shoot we were doing.
Yeah, we're doing a Big Baby shoot, and we got a big shoot coming up Saturday for something you guys would really enjoy.
Well, they're going to enjoy. They're not. Yeah. They're not. Yeah. Look. Ooh, it's the brain of the chicken.
But I've been sick.
Oh, that's great. Now, hey, folks. Curly G's not around the next 2 weeks because he's got new phone, yeah. No, he did get a brand new phone. He got Apple Cord by this guy.
I don't even know what you mean.
It doesn't matter what I mean. It matters what I think, and I don't think nothing.
Well, what about Shemp's great-granddaughter being a co-hostess one Thursday? Hey, ask her. Go to @ChandlerIsaac. She's been so busy. I haven't seen her either.
Everybody they're so busy, right?
Everybody's too busy for us.
No.
So but we are not too busy for you.
Because it's family, I'm going to give you Chandler's phone number. It's 888-888-88. And just realize that she'll eat you up if you call her. She's a tough one, eh? Oh, I should juggle these. Did you know that I was a clown?
Yeah.
Oh. So did they. Oh.
Anyway, we're going to get the Stooges
No, this whole cold thing's getting me infected. Look at my eyes. I already got it. You've given me infectoids. It hurts from within. It made my I have corneal disease. Well, hey Mo, shut up, you. What? I just didn't want to get infected. Oh, this is.
I've been sick since last Friday. I'm not contagious.
Oh,
look, I could smack you.
No, don't touch me. First of all, unless you sanitize. Second of all, he's a brilliant. No, ew.
I'm wiping off.
Ew, don't. He's a brilliant writer, and he's not a good editor, obviously, because his time doesn't matter. But this is how smart Andy is. Look at that crane. It's cranial, right? It's huge. It's like a globe. He told me he's fine. He went to the doctor.
I did. First of all, it takes a lot to get me to go to a doctor.
And second of all, what did the doctor do?
They did tests.
What kind of tests?
I don't know.
Did he take the hammer and hit you on the kneecap and you went, "You're fine"?
Well, yeah, it was Dr. Fine.
Did he take did you get a tetanus shot?
A what?
A tetanus shot.
No, but I do need one of those.
You do?
Yeah.
Yeah, because it cut your cheek. Oh. Second of all, did you do one of those tests for that thing that was around a couple years ago that everyone was getting?
No.
They didn't do one of those?
No.
Well, then this is why Super Chicken got it.
By the way, we see there's so many comments here we got to address. And we'll say hi to everybody.
I got to undress?
But yeah.
Only for the ladies.
We just got to say.
Oh, Jimmy, thank you so much. That's
amazing.
So sweet.
We love you, and everybody loves you, and everybody here loves each other.
Oh, that's so sweet. We love everybody.
We need Schwartzy tonight. I just saw Schwartzy. He didn't say he'd come down and join. I didn't ask him, but he didn't volunteer.
But folks, I thought that maybe this more intimate Stooge Talk moment would be great because this is actually how it all started. It was just the two of us, and it wasn't even in your spare room. We actually had to borrow part of your spare room. It was like a quarter. When we first started doing Stooge Talk, it was always just us.
Oh yeah, we were just sitting on the bench.
Yeah, over there.
This is a diner booth.
We used that as our backdrop.
It might have even been
it was faced over there.
I don't know.
But I'm just saying. So I know that we all want more in life, right? I don't want more of him. He's more enough. You know what I mean? But what I'm saying is, this is okay, right? We don't need anyone else. We just need you.
We need you to do something. Because Stoogington says that August has come and gone, and he still hasn't gotten his pick.
Oh, you know what pick is backwards, Stoogington? Kip. You know what? You can kip my Happy Rents. Happy Rents. That's where you go to rent your stuff. You know what? Just like UPS and FedEx, things are backed up. I'm not saying that I'm backed up. He's backed up. That's why he went to the doctor. Did I say which, August?
Would you give him the thing? Give him what you promised.
No, but it makes the conversation so much more personal.
Hold on a second.
Listen, Stoogington, it's coming to you, eh? Ow! Oh, my eye's more infected than it was earlier. So this day in Stooge history.
Oh, we're jumping at already?
No. I think we should address two things.
Okay.
One, a return envelope with the picture for Stoogington.
Yeah.
That should be addressed. Third, you're sick. You're getting me very sick, and I feel like I have mono. I know that's
wow. I'm seeing stars.
See, this isn't good, folks. And you know what?
I've called in sick 4 days out of the past. 5 work days.
And I'm sure that your boss is gonna love to see you going live tonight. You need to go to work all week. And when my wife sees us, I'm going to be sleeping in the doghouse, which I'm normally sleeping in the cat house.
I'm telling you,
kitty.
I'm telling you, I'm not contagious. I'm not. And it's been 7 days. It's been 7 days.
Why don't we let our fans that they look at us we try to do it every Thursday, but let's just say at least one Thursday or 2 Thursdays a month for the last 3 years we've been doing this.
Almost.
Okay. So out of the two of us, who looks less well? I mean,
I wonder the stress that gets put on me by the people in my life.
Look,
that just take. Here, you do this. Go ahead, Andy. Oh, Andy can do it. I'm going to go golfing. Oh, I'm going to go on vacation. Oh, I don't want to do this now. You know what? Andy will take care of it.
First of all, folks, this isn't about people taking anything. Someone gave you something. It's called bronchitis or something, like you have tonsillitis, or you've got something which we're going to need the tools.
What tools?
The tools we've been using for the last 27 years. Open your throat. Open it. Ew!
I broke my tooth.
Are you better? Whoa! It double spoke. Sorry, Mr. Chicken. You need some rest.
Enrique has got an interesting
comment.
And I believe this was from our rewatch video of Woman Haters.
Yeah, the first.
Enrique says, addressing Durmick's comments about Curly and Mo not looking alike. Search the photo of the Stooges in tuxedos, the one where Mo has his fingers out. They look like twins.
They do. Their eyes have the same little slant. They do look very much like the Howard boys. Out of all of them, and I'm not talking about Jack and Irving, because I haven't seen that many photos of them, but I don't think Curly really resembles Mo and Shemp as much as Mo and Shemp resemble each other by far.
Curly,
Mo and Shemp.
Oh,
Curly's got his own distinctive look.
Yes.
Now, if you look at this, it's about the eyes, just like me. I mean, you see these eyes? These eyes, they love you.
I do need a hug.
I don't.
I do.
No.
Just Waffle Pants says I need a hug.
Waffle Pants? That's easy for you to say. You're not going to get infections.
So Adam from NC, Adam NC says, for Halloween, can we please have a watch along of some of the scary Stooge shorts?
Yes.
Please.
Yes. And there's some Shemps in there too.
What are you? I actually put one together. It's about 6 hours.
All Shemps?
No. That Spooks is in there. And we want our mummy. You almost ripped my tooth out with that. It hurts.
That means you got a dead tooth. You know what they do for that, don't you?
I've never had a cavity. Didn't I talk about this 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, you don't have a cavity because your teeth are all dead.
Okay. It's a possibility. What are you doing on Halloween?
I'm handing out candy.
Oh, you do that?
Yeah, we got 2 kids that come by. They're 27 and 36. They've been coming around for years. I used to take it very seriously. I used to set up, it used to be Curly G's Courtyard of Death. And so our twins, I moved in my house 18 years ago. These twins were like 3 years old. So I'd set up this Courtyard of Death. And whenever you'd see their car, you'd see the little kids hide. They were scared. And the family would come over and goes, oh my, our kids are so scared of your place. They ducked the whole way. And so for like 5 years, they were scared to death. Then they became a little older. Now they're teenagers. I put it away.
Did you ever ask your mom what they did? She did as a little girl on Halloween? Did they do that?
Why did someone ask that question?
I'm kind of interested. Like, what did she do?
She went trick or treating.
Like, did Curly take her around trick or treating?
No, Curly was on the road, or no?
Every Halloween.
Listen,
we can look.
My grandmother Elaine and my grandmother.
They were together for 12 years.
My grandmother Elaine remarried. Yeah, 3 years. My mom was 3. No,
I thought she was 12.
My mom died. Grandpa died when my mom was 12. 14, actually.
Oh.
So she was trick or treating with
Mo. Different Mo.
Yeah,
because
Moses Diamond, the only grandfather I ever knew. What a dear man.
Yeah. So it happens to be just a weird coincidence that your grandmother, Curly's ex-wife, married a man named Mo.
and a man named Larry. And if she had remarried a man named Larry, I'd have grandparents named Mo, Larry, and Curly. Don't touch me! It's so God, I'm tired of it. You're tired of it. This mic, it picks things up too well.
Oh, which reminds me, Mom bought us mics.
Quiet, we're broadcasting, you numbskulls.
And we have a third one for Durmick. Now, the only problem is they didn't come with cables. And it's been 2 weeks and I haven't had a chance to go get cables. Look, I look sick. I look awful.
You do. And you just stuck your fingers in my mouth. It's not fair, folks. Why do I have to go through this?
It's what you get.
I do this for you.
Get for like ripping my jaw off with that chicken
took
thing.
My cold away. I didn't know what to say, but I said it anyways. You gave your cold away. You look terrible. Anyway, so even if we had the cords, if it came with the cords, he doesn't have enough electricity to run this place, to run these mics. These mics might as well go back to the shop. Oh, God.
Anyways,
so today in Stooge history.
What I get?
Oh, you like to that? Why you like to bore them at the end? I'm just kidding. I love Stooge.
Look at these.
Wait.
Look at these.
Oh,
No,
these. Look at this.
Those are for you.
Yeah, see what it says?
You got some.
Copies for Brad. Thanks.
Okay.
These are from James Kowalczyk.
Yes.
From American Mythology comic books. You guys remember this? This is ancient Three Stooge history, though.
They sent us a bunch. I don't know how many are in here. Here, count them.
2, 4, 6, 8, 16.
We are going to autograph all these and send them back. And then, I don't know, they're going to sell them or something. We're not getting paid because we love you and we're doing it for you. I want people to know that.
Well, wait a second. If we're not sending, and I can't send anything. I mean,
oh,
yeah.
Yeah.
But if we're not giving them to them, they'd have to pay.
Well, these are not ours.
I know. They're American Mythology.
Yes.
Maybe they're going to a Comic-Con. They have a comic book conventions.
So I asked James, I said, how can people get the autographed copies? And he said, go to the website.
Okay. Well, then did you put a hashtag in the...
I'm just talking now. Oh. I didn't even know if I was going to bring this up tonight because if Durmick was here, we'd be signing them live so you could actually watch the
So you could get your infectious disease all over all of the copies and then send them in the mail and hope that people don't get sick. This is, folks, I do this for you. What I'm trying to do is absorb all of the toxins that he has in his body, put them in my body, and it's sort of like
thank you, Jamie.
It's like Shawshank Redemption when the flies come, they don't go out at me. It's like Stooge Talk Redemption. The flies come in. All of his germs come in. They're all, then all. And then you're better, and I'm sick.
You're not going to be sick. You're not going to be sick.
Well, I'm certainly not going to call in sick like you did for the last 5 days and then go live.
Yeah.
What an idiot.
And also, you're showing up Saturday morning. I don't care how you feel. You're showing up and we're shooting.
No, this was my excuse to get sick, so I don't have to show up.
Hey.
I know, it's my show.
It's your show. It is your show.
Why? Because it's
called... your show.
Why don't we just tell them it's One Lone Stooge? They already know that, right?
Go ahead. Yeah.
Look it up.
Look it up on the internet. Talk about it? All right, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's talk about it. It's like, because we've been hiding it for years, right? We have a series, folks. We have a series
that we're trying to put together. And you know what?
And
it's been like 4 years and we got one episode out.
Well, we have 2.5, almost 3 done. We're about to finish the second.
Yeah.
Okay, so
we're trying.
And a series consists of 6 episodes. So we need to finish 6 episodes.
Right.
So the first one we started when I was 14. We're almost done with that one's done. Then the second one, I was maybe 4 years ago. We almost have that one complete, and we're a third one. So if you do the math, we will have this series done by the time I'm Hey,
listen, we can have it done.
If you want to come over in your spare time in my spare room and spend some time editing.
As soon as people show up to shoot.
Okay, so right? But earlier you said, I can't do anything and I'm so sick from all this stuff because everyone keeps pulling from me, taking all my time. It's all this stuff.
Yeah.
Hello, folks.
Anyway, go on.
Do you have gingivitis? Do you poop out at parties?
Ruth is mad and she's leaving because you're not playing Shemp. Look what you did. Look what you did.
Pop, give it to me.
Oh no!
Give it to me,
His
Pop.
Shemp's coming
Give
out.
it to me, Pop. Come here, Pop. Wait a minute. I'll play him. Give it to me. Come on, Mo. Give it to me. Come on, Ruth. Ruth, you want? I'll be a Huckleberry. Come on. Girl, sing it to me. Okay, come. Ruth, come back. Ruth. Come back. Come back. Jack. No, it's Shemp. It's Shemp. I'm dying. Anyways, folks. Well, oh no, that looks like Bobby Darin.
I can't do this. I was trying to come in as Mo, but I can't get the wig right.
Oh my gosh.
Wait, hold on. Jim Neving. Andy Brad friends in the chat. Love you all. Wish I could give you I could use a big
What's
hug.
with this wig?
Thank you, Jim.
Give me a big hug.
Everybody, send Jim some love.
Jiminy, Jim.
If Durmick's not here, I'll be Mo.
Oh, Mo. Come on. Andy, give me a hug.
Can't do
Give me a hug. You're my big brother.
All right, I'll give you a hug.
Oh.
Yeah, you know what? I'll give you two.
Oh.
Shut up, you. Hold on. Why don't you move over? Spread out. Give us some room.
She loves you, yeah. She loves you, yeah. With a face like this. You know it can't be bad.
Hey.
Ooh.
I don't know.
Yeah! Mama.
Okay. It's fine. I need Brighto.
What did the blue octopus say to the pink octopus? Get the heck out of here. Ooh.
This Stooge Talk has gone off the rails.
No, you know what it is? Because
What?
you're sick. I can feel the heat off you. This is...
Yeah, feel this.
No. Oh, my stars. How selfish. How selfish.
How?
No. How selfish is he? Oh, you know
What do you mean, selfish?
like this.
I should be in bed right now.
Do you know this is selfish?
Yeah.
Do you know you're sulking in it? Swan, don't worry. It's self-olive. Oh,
Mom's calling.
Mom.
Hiya, Ma.
Oh,
How are you?
well, I'm all right, but I don't. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing here.
I don't know. It's very noisy there.
My house. Well,
Yeah.
Just shut it off.
Oh. I don't have my normal tripod, so I gotta hold it up to the microphone.
Ma, can you hear me?
But you're not doing it. You're talking. You and Brad are talking, so we might be watching the wrong thing.
Ma, look what I got. I got a present. Thank you so much, Ma. Here.
Ma, how are you watching the wrong thing?
Hey.
We are.
What?
We are.
Well, go what?
What are you watching? The Little Rascals live? What the heck, Ma?
Stooge Talk. It says Stooge Talk Live. Just another Stooge day.
Yeah, that's us.
Well, you didn't pick up the phone.
I could see me doing it.
Well, now you did.
Ma, are you feeling well? Maybe this is a family thing. It's communicable.
Oh, was he sick, Brad?
I've been
He's
sick.
very sick.
I've been sick all
And he
week.
invited me over and he didn't tell me. And he's like,
Oh.
the heat. And he put his fingers in my mouth, Ma. He didn't use sanitizer. I'm going to be sick. Ma, I'm going to be sick. I need chicken soup. I know you make spaghetti. I need chicken soup, Ma. I already feel it. I'm Nate's like, hey, Mo, who made you boss? See, I'm going to turn you into Larry.
Well, go gargle with Listerine or something.
I wouldn't
Brad.
gargle with anything in this house. Are you kidding me, Ma? Have you been here lately?
No. It's been a year, almost a year, since we were there. Hey, Andy,
What?
you have those nice microphones. How come they're not working?
What? You're clearly not watching the show because we just talked about it.
They don't come with the XLR mics.
They didn't come with the cables.
Well, why didn't you tell us?
We didn't know.
You already gave enough, Ma. You don't need to do that. Don't worry.
Brad said he'll buy them.
We're going to go to a 5 and 10 store after this and steal them. for 5 and 10 years in
Send me
prison.
the information and we'll just order the cake.
No. You've done enough. Believe us.
Well,
Oh, wow.
I contribute
Talk about taking advantage of your mom.
She wants to do it.
We need the ones that are gold plated, 72 karat gold plated.
I'll send you the info, Ma.
Yeah, Ma. And we also need this new camera thing too that we saw. Remember our friend?
Oh yeah.
Which friend?
Oh, what is that? Oh, we got to talk about Zach.
Yeah, Zach Arnold. We
Yeah.
ran into a Stooge, Ma. Did you see? I'm going to post the video tomorrow for all the fans to see. But one of the super Stooge fans that you obviously know, you know pretty much all of them. Zach Arnold's one of them. He came to LA. He met us for lunch. We stooged around, and then we showed him some, Andy's the ambassador, so he knows where all the Stooge family members lived. We brought him on a little field trip, and then he went to the Max Factory Museum, where the Three Stooges exhibit is, and you guys are all going to see this posted on Bradley's server or the Curly's Grandson's Corner or wherever you see your Brad server stuff and Curly G. That's where it's going to be posted, Ma.
When are you doing that?
I'm going to do that tomorrow for the fan. I think it's a good thing for Friday, Freaky Friday.
Okay. All right. I'll go look for it.
All right, so Mom, the next thing we're gonna talk about here, I want to bring up to our fans here because we got some questions to ask. Brad's coughing. Don't get me sick again. Don't get me more
Don't
sick.
interrupt your mom.
All
You're
right.
talking to her.
You interrupted my coughing.
Oh, I'm sorry. I don't know where I got that from.
Put a mask on as our national treasure. Curly G needs to be safe. Give me a break.
That's the kind of comments that I really.
So, Ma, did you
treasure.
watch?
Thank you so much.
Did you watch me, Chris, and what's your name? Curly G. Watch the first episode of the Three Stooges yesterday and talk it through? Yes.
I did not.
Oh. All right.
I'm sorry.
I got to send that to you because we need you to watch it.
Okay. And what is it, you three?
Yeah, so do you remember? You really liked it. Woman Haters, where the
first
Three
one.
Stooges was singing. It was the first short that they did.
Yeah. You did that one?
Well, so last week on the Three Stooges Plus YouTube channel, we posted a video where me, Brad, and Durmick sat and we watched it and we kind of talked through
watch
it.
party, review watch party.
Yeah, it was a watch party, kind of.
Okay.
With a lot of talking.
But you got to let us know what you think.
All right.
I hope-
I will watch it tomorrow.
And I hope a lot of you watched it. If you haven't, please go look.
Yeah, so the question is also to everybody out there, have you guys seen it? And did we talk too much? Like,
Well,
should we watch it more and talk less?
Talk over us.
Oh, okay. All right.
Not only talk less, Ma, but not talk over each other. Like, sometimes I talk over you, and then you give me the belt. She's got the cough, too. Ma, it must have been in that sauce you sent us.
We'll watch it tomorrow morning, and we'll give you constructive criticism.
Okay, we might have another one tomorrow night. So you might be watching 2 tomorrow.
Okay.
So what we're gonna try to get in the habit of Thursday Stooge Talk Live, every Friday you guys rewatch it'll be on the Stooges Plus channel. And so it's like a Thursday, Friday thing, and then you go into your weekend so pumped with all this Stooge stuff, Ma. The next thing you know, you wind up with emphysema. Oh. How could you? Ma, he got me sick. I already feel it. I'm like burning up already.
Oh,
What doctor did you go to? The vet?
You should wear a mask.
Oh, yeah, those are great.
So, Ma,
They should wear
tomorrow,
glasses, too.
Stoogington just brought this up. I really enjoyed the Three Stooges live chat that I do during the day. I'm going to do one tomorrow. So during the day on the Three Stooges Plus channel, we all watch the Three Stooges live together, and people could get in and comment. You should comment. You should come in.
Oh, I got comments. My doctor has comments, and he's also a lawyer. Oh. Ma?
Okay, so we'll watch
That's
it
not the
tomorrow,
speaker.
right?
It's the other
Okay.
side. The other end. That's why no one could hear Mom.
All right, Ma.
We love you, Ma and Pa.
Oh, you're hanging up? Okay.
No, we're not hanging up, but I just wanted to say if, God forbid, anything happens to me or Andy, don't worry, I'll be there.
Well, yeah, so Ma,
Brad,
Yeah.
How are you going to be there if something happens to you?
But that's not what I'm talking about, Ma. You should feel he's got the scarlet fever. And Ma talking like, frankly, my darling, I don't give a damn. Not that scarlet. I ain't birth no babies. Not that scarlet. He's got the scarlet fever, Ma. I feel it. He's got this heat. It's like, not like heat, not like the Al Pacino movie. Okay, Ma, pull it together. He's got the ick.
I'm tired.
He's got a fever, Ma. He's got the fever.
We started late tonight, and the battery might die. So if
Don't
it
go.
does, we got to swap out. Wait, am I charging one?
It's not. What is it supposed to do? It's not. Oh, the old penicillin trick, eh?
Is it charging or no?
It's not doing it. It's supposed to have lights.
Yes.
There's no lights.
There's nothing.
No, that thing's blinking.
All right, then that's good.
Oh.
Hey, listen.
Yes.
Yes.
Last week,
Yes.
you went back to the shop to get the batteries.
No.
Got them,
Yeah.
and you never got them, and you ended up where? At some Mexican restaurant?
Oh, yeah.
How did you have? And you just did it from there. What? Why are you laughing?
Brad mimicking me.
He's what?
He's mimicking me.
Oh.
So childish.
So childish.
So how come you ended up at that Mexican restaurant? Oh, jeez.
Because Andy, I showed up early last week, Ma. You would have been proud of me. I showed up at 4:30 instead of 6:30.
Well,
because I was
not
really
that
looking,
early.
I was looking forward to this setup, and Andy said he had everything prepared. But the night before, we shot the Stooges in the fast lane, and sure enough, I came here. He was saying the Lord more than the Lord's name in vain. He was saying your name in vain, Ma, because he had forgotten the batteries, the most critical part of the shoot, besides the fans and the camera, at the shop. So we had to drive all the way back to Burbank.
Speaking of,
Oh no! What a coincidence! It's a coincidence.
our battery might die here, so if it does, I'm just going to swap it out.
Hey, Mom, what a coincidence. Anyways, to make a short story longer, Andy messed up, got stressed out. We had to go on the road. We didn't have enough time to do Stooge Talk live back here, so we did it live at the closest place that they go to, their establishment, Don Cuco's, Burbank.
Is that the place that's over by your business, C3?
Yes.
Across the street? The place across the street?
No, that's BJ's.
Yeah.
That's his place.
Oh.
He likes that. You like that place.
Oh.
I like their,
Bretto.
they got Brido, all right.
Well, you guys ate a lot. You guys just kept eating and eating and eating.
We're hungry.
Yeah, you were
Hey,
hungry.
if the screen goes blank, folks, don't hang up.
Here. I got to change the battery. The battery's going to die.
So, Ma, tell me more about
This show's a mess.
what did it feel like when Andy's 19-inch cranium came out of your body, Ma?
Well, it was real fast, so it was okay.
Oh, why did it come out so fast? Were you watching the Stooges and you laughed?
Well,
Was it a Shemp or a Curly?
I was only in labor for 2 hours.
Oh, then why is he so cranky?
Because that's the way he always was.
He seemed like
What grades? 8th grade? 7th grade?
They missed
Yeah,
all that.
since-
It went black.
That's okay.
He's been filming since like 7th grade, 8th grade.
And I'm sure you and Pa are real proud of that. But how was his grades, Ma?
Good.
They were good.
Yeah,
He was an outstanding student.
he was a good student.
Was he an outstanding student?
Well, I wasn't always.
You mean he was outstanding in the halls?
He was on the dean's list in college.
Yeah.
He graduated
Dean Martin.
something or other.
I watch a lot of Lifetime, and I know how you get on the dean's list, Ma, and I don't want to talk about it. Here you go.
donations for masks and sanitizer and gargling. Thank you.
Thank you. Oh,
All right.
oh, even Curly feels
It's
sick.
been really, really busy here, so I haven't had a chance to watch much TV.
You gotta get on it, Ma.
Andy, I'm a human being at 75 years old. I'm trying myself.
You're
Trying my
75
best.
years old, Ma. You look great.
Wait, Ma, how old are you gonna be next year?
76.
That's the spirit.
Almost 75. Almost 75.
You don't look a day over 40.
Yeah, I wish.
Well, no, back then people looked older, so if the 40 is the new 70. You look great, Ma.
Yeah, that's true. You're right,
And-
Fred, you know.
And Pa
Yeah.
looks pretty handsome too. That guy's pretty much a stud.
Yeah, he's doing pretty good. Yeah, he's in good shape.
I love him. I especially like when he wears his curly G shirt that he got from the
Yeah.
live
Oh
show.
yeah, Dad wears a curly G shirt.
Yep. I had on my Three Stooges sweatshirt last week. It got chilly. I wore a Three Stooges sweatshirt.
You gotta send
But I
pictures.
bought-
We'll post them.
Well, Stoogetalk would have a picture if I'd ever sent it, Ma. Maybe you could get Ma, will you get on my back about sending out those pictures that I promised last August?
What pictures? Wait a minute.
Well, there's
Brad was supposed to send a bunch of pictures and he hasn't done it. So
We-
you gotta guilt them. You gotta be Mom.
Well, no, because I didn't send them by UPS or FedEx. I didn't even use the U.S. mail. I sent them by the Wells Fargo wagon because it's a coming. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon, it's a coming. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon, it's a coming.
Gonna put Mom on a spot. Adam NC wants to know who your favorite Stooge is. You gotta pick one.
Oh, I have to pick one. Boy, it's hard. Well, I like Curly. There you go, Brad. I like Curly.
He loves you.
And I like the way Chris imitates Mo.
Yeah.
He's great at it.
He is so super at
Yeah.
it.
We're so
But
lucky.
And watching the shorts that I watch, I like Curly the best.
But you do
I
like
really
Shemp. Shemp's amazing too. You know, the Shemp's.
Well, I don't see much of him, but I like Curly the best.
Out of the grandchildren and great grandchildren, who you like the best?
Oh, grandchildren, Brad.
No, you can be honest, Ma. He ain't listening.
I can see him. No, Brad.
All right.
And Kurt.
I'm starting to feel better, Mom. Nothing like a good old side of kiss.
I tell the truth, and I tell the truth.
You do, Ma. And that's why we
Yep, I
appreciate you.
do. Yep,
Now, what about sending over some chicken soup for? I'd get my chicken, but he's taking a rest. He's got a little of it too.
I didn't know he was sick. I haven't talked to
He
him.
didn't want you to worry, Ma. You know how Ma's worry.
Yeah, it's why I didn't call you over the weekend. I was sleeping.
Yeah, I thought that was weird last weekend that you didn't do that.
But do you see the difference? This isn't a filter, by the way. This is a natural glow of someone that's still breathing out normally. He has good respiratory. This kid looks like he's a little pale. In fact, it looks like he skipped the bucket. That's how pale he is.
Compared to last week, your show last week,
Yes.
I thought you all looked wonderful.
Oh, the outdoors did great for us. The lighting was
Yeah,
spectacular.
I thought everybody looked good. You look like you had a tan. Andy didn't look tired.
But now look at him.
Looked good.
Oh,
Talk about
Brad,
look. He looks a little pale, doesn't he, Ma?
yeah, he looks pale. Yeah, and he looks tired.
Why didn't we?
He looked tired.
But if we would have started this way, I wouldn't have gotten sick. Now I have to call in like ill tomorrow.
Yeah. Well, he should have had a mask on or something, I guess.
Ma, I don't have any mask, Ma.
no. Well, I'm fine. My doctor says I was not contagious. I asked him.
Did you? Oh, you didn't have COVID, do you?
No.
Okay,
No.
well,
No.
first of all, that word we don't
Yeah,
use
we don't
that
do that
word.
word. We don't use that word on YouTube.
Well, we talk about that one thing that was infectious a couple years ago. That's how we
Yeah.
talk about it. But Ma, get this.
But
You know the insurance that he gets from the company he works for is so good, right? So he thought he was going to a vet not where the vets go to get treated, but it was actually a veterinarian. And so the veterinarian told him that he's not contagious. He's not contagious to animals, Ma. But human beings.
Well, I think this gentleman of C3 ought to do a little bit better for his employees.
All right, Ma.
Okay, Ma, gotta go.
We love you.
We love you so much. No, we're just kidding, Ma. He doesn't watch this show. Stay on the passe, Mame.
Hopefully somebody might give him the hint.
Okay.
You know?
Whoa. We're live, Ma. We can't edit this. The only thing that gets edited is his job.
It's whose job?
His job, Ma. You're talking about his boss.
I know that.
He's addicted to Curly G. He watches my stuff sometimes.
Ma, we gotta get going because we gotta shoot tonight.
Yeah, I gotta get a shot of penicillin, Ma.
All right.
I gotta get a moxicillin, Ma.
Let her finish.
Send me that information on the cable,
Okay.
and we'll watch the show tomorrow. Okay.
Okay. We love you, Ma.
Love you too.
Sorry,
Goodbye,
Ma.
Brad. Don't get sick, Brad.
Don't get sick.
Okay, Ma.
We need you Saturday.
Okay, Ma.
Okay.
Mama. We love you.
We love you, Ma. Hello?
Okay.
She hung up?
Oh,
That's it, she hung up.
Joe Hurley.
Uh,
J-Man. Look, he's giving me kisses to get better.
Oh, thanks, Joe. Who's that?
That's for me.
Oh.
The J-Man. Joe Hurley. My voice is getting a little squirrely, Hurley.
Okay. So,
You're looking a little weak, less burly. Go ahead.
yeah.
What's going on? So we talked about the comics.
Yeah,
What about-
We rambled.
What's going on in Stooge history? You're the
This week in Stooge history?
this week because you're the ambassador to the Three Stooges.
That's true. I am, ain't I?
Am I in the wing? Am I waiting in the wing? I don't know nothing about the Stooges, but am I waiting? Who's the Stooge ambassador in case you die of what you got?
Oh, no, you know. Yeah,
There is nobody?
no,
Is there someone else?
No.
Oh, there's only one ambassador?
It's done.
Oh.
It's done.
Okay, folks.
Okay, so
This week.
yeah, so if you
Stooge
go back
history.
to September 8th, which is probably last Friday. So we go from Friday to Thursday, right?
Sure.
When we do This Week in Stooges.
Yeah.
So the 8th, Sid Caesar was born, 1922.
Sid Caesar.
Doesn't
I love
have-
that guy.
Yeah, I do too. Didn't it? I mean, huge influence on television. Was in It's a Mad World with the Three Stooges. Obviously not together, but
But his shows. He
Oh.
did have so much.
the show shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Great. I'm sure he did music too. I'm sure he was on Broadway and stuff. He was amazing.
A good point. Oh, didn't we go? Did we see his? Did we go to his cemetery? That was Milton Berle.
Yeah, it was Milton Berle. But Sid Caesar.
We gotta
I
find-
love that guy. That guy influenced me a lot.
He did really.
Yeah, I would just sit there and watch it, and somehow part of it got back here. Now they call me Caesar. Who else? What else is going on? God bless you, Sid.
So, did we talk about last week? I don't think so. Cook's Tour began production
Oh, we did.
in September 8th, 1969,
Oh,
and lasted to the 26th. But Larry had a stroke during that time, probably
I
right.
remember.
Yeah. So sadly,
it ended.
yeah. And Joe Besser's Babu the Genie premiered on the CBS cartoon.
Babu.
And it's pretty good.
Hey, Babu. Oh.
It was also the September 8th, 1958 is the premiere of the Three Stooges Columbia Shorts on TV.
Really?
So that began the resurgence.
And they obviously started with the first one. That would make
No, I don't think so. In
sense.
fact,
They went out of order?
yeah, and, well, they didn't do them all. In fact, I think they only started with like 25 of them, and they rotated them, and then they added more to the mix.
And do you think there was possibly someone that actually watched them to pick which ones they did? What was
Oh, I do
reason
think so.
behind it?
Yes, I do think so. I think they went through and they picked what they thought.
And I would have to admit, after watching the first one, and we're about to do the video on the second one,
Yes.
Punch Drunks, they actually were great. I mean, obviously, because they took that, it was like, let's call it their pilot. And then they said, we want to sign these guys, and they started doing them. But boy, they got great really quick, because some of the first ones, I'm going to comment on this, some of the slaps and the punches and stuff were just so sloppy. Like the bonks are way back here.
Oh.
The eye pokes are here. They hadn't mastered the craft in the first couple, but by the third, Men in Black, obviously they got it down because they were up for an Academy Award. Right?
It's so funny. You and me have a kind of different perspective because I feel like in Woman Haters, that whole kind of sequence, goes like this, and Mo grabs him, and Mo turns around, and Curly grabs him, and then Mo turns around and slaps Larry. Like, that feels so well choreographed.
No, it was choreographed, but if you actually watch how the hands, like usually, my whole life I thought they were actually poking the eyes. I didn't think they were poking the forehead.
Right.
But if you look at some of the first one, especially Punch Drunks, which we're gonna watch, there's some sloppy stuff.
Oh, right, yeah.
There's some sloppy hits, and then there's some really good ones. But obviously, every one that they did, they got better. It's just like anything. So I'm just being a little critical.
Yeah.
I mean,
no, it's good.
I'm critical about your health and the fact that I actually feel like the good wishes that the fans are wishing upon me to get better, I think it worked.
Good.
Yeah. Oh. All right.
So actually, let's ask real quick before we go on day 2 for this week in Stooge history. Did you guys watch the react video or rewatch video? And what did you think? Right? Did you guys see it? It was last week. It's on 3 Stooges Plus. We watched Woman Haters,
First
right?
one.
Which is the first.
We're going in chronological order.
And chronological order. We're going to do all 190. I mean, at least that's the goal. Right?
Yeah.
I mean, we should watch.
Yeah, and if one of us gets sick, then Durmick will be here for next week, or vice versa.
You got to be here for all of them.
Well,
I'll
at least try.
Shemp comes.
I love Shemp. He's my great uncle. What a jerk. So, anyways, what else is going on in Stooge history?
Okay. Well,
I don't know if anyone's made any comments. I don't think anyone's seen them.
I don't know. Has anybody watched them? And then we talk too much. Should it be more something like less trivia and more and more just kind of watching and laughing and paying attention? Because we weren't really doing that. The sound was really low. We were just kind of talking and one of the things we talked about is on our channel, maybe what we do is we actually, after we've watched it, have a really deep dive, podcast about every short. Right. And then eventually go into the movies, go into the cartoons. I mean, it could be endless.
I mean, I get comment, and I don't want to hurt your feelings because you're the ambassador.
You don't.
This has nothing to do with the weight of the situation. Just listen to me. He kept, like he was an encyclopedia. He must either had notes or he memorized it, but he kept just spitting off stuff about everything.
Yeah.
So you really didn't let it saturate into just being a watch party. You actually were the one that was driving all of the history. So I don't want to be too critical of yourself, but maybe you should maybe ask yourself, maybe we should do a little less talking. Because then we're going to
I thought that's what they would want to see.
Why did you talk as though you had a stutter?
Well, because JB put, oh my God, Andy, go look it up on Google. But I don't know if she's talking to me or what she's talking about.
Go look up what?
Andy, I wanted to say that I love watching Brad do Shemp impression with the sweet voice. He's done it before.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Lou Perota. Hello, Lou. I really wanted to visit the Stooges Museum in Pennsylvania. I've never gone. I want to visit it too.
The Stoogeum.
My mom was going to go with Durmick 2 weeks ago.
In Ambler, Pennsylvania. It's just outside of Philadelphia. It's about 45 minutes this way. And it's spectacular. It's 2 stories of all Stooges. And not only just the 3 Stooges themselves, but the co-stars, all of the family members. In fact, I was hoping, because I'm kind of, what is it, narcissistic? I'm narcissistic.
You're a narcissist?
I was hoping, but I mean, I went there like 20 years ago, and I was hoping that I was going, wow, I wonder if someday there'll be a cabinet of me. Like, I'll be part of that when I die, so that when the fans and their grandchildren go, they go, oh, I remember Curly G. Mommy, you told me about Curly G. Is he at the Stoogeum?
We should be
Shut up and eat your corn. It's so funny. I didn't say spinach. Because I'm not. You got to more olive oil. I'll be strong with my muscles.
What are we talking about?
I'm just not feeling well.
Would you slide over? Why can't we both be in the middle? Why do you got to take
Because
the center?
70-30. Okay? I'm not the one that just, you have a thing with everything you see you eat. No, you like seafood.
Mike, we're getting to that. I promise.
Let's get to it.
Yes. Okay.
So thank you for whatever question you asked.
There was no question. No.
So we're gonna talk. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna watch in like kibitz and.
Oh
be
right.
quiet,
Oh yeah.
and
Nobody.
then we're gonna do a deep dive. So there's actually gonna wind up being 2 videos.
Okay.
Instead of 1. So I think it's double your pleasure, double your fun.
Yes.
That's double McGum.
So in 2020, and now we go to the 9th, September 9th. On 2020, September 9th, Dave Knight passed away.
Oh, God bless him. What a great curly. What a great man. What a great soul.
Now, for those of you who don't know, Dave Knight was curly. He played curly for like 20 years at all the
great impressionist.
All the Stooge conventions, and anytime the 3 Stooges had an official appearance somewhere, Dave Knight was the official curly, and he was a sweet and wonderful man. So he had passed away. We talked last week about the Bank Dick being in production with Shemp Howard on WC Fields, right? And Crime on Their Hands, which is Shemp, one of the Shemp 3 Stooges shorts from September 9th through the 12th of 1947.
Good year.
Yeah, and then moving on to what comes after the 10th?
That's the spirit. 11th?
The 11th. Yeah, not much. Scooby's All-Star Laugh Olympics premieres with Joe Besser as the voice. Now, Scooby-Doo, man, Stooges were on that.
Yeah, so were the Globetrotters.
And Laurel and Hardy.
Yeah. So did you like Thelma more? Or Daphne? Thelma or Daphne? It's like a Gilligan's Island. Did you like Marianne or did you like Ginger?
In those days, I liked Daphne, but I think I like Thelma. Wait, which one's which? Daphne's
Daphne's got the Mo haircut.
I probably liked her more as a kid, but now I like the redheaded one. What is her name?
Daphne? Oh no! Oh yeah, no.
I don't know.
This guy's sick in the head. Obviously, most of us. Although Ginger was Professor. Marianne.
I like
Marianne was just like good old country, like hee haw, kind of like I like that. Boy, I like that. And I like me some.
My dad saw Hell's a Poppin'. Saw the Stooges live in the 1930s.
Oh, that's amazing,
Patrick. That's awesome. That's a curly one then, right?
When they were touring.
Yeah, that's really neat. You don't hear a lot about that. Is your dad still around?
Well, my mom was born in 1938, so his dad could be around. If not, he's still with us because we're talking about it now. That's
saw
nice.
him in the 30s. I mean, it's possible.
Well, yeah,
it's
my mom
possible.
would have. Well, actually,
so back in '93. I'm sorry.
God bless him. God bless him. My mom didn't see her father, Grandpa Curly, perform until she was actually 14. After she passed, she went to see him on the big screen and had never seen any of the shorts or anything until then.
That's nuts. That's nuts.
She saw him the one time, and that was it. And that kind of explains the whole how we didn't really talk about it much when we were growing up, because Curly was a big part of her life from the time until she was about 6, 7, and then she could visit him all the time, but then he started getting sick, and so it was really difficult for her, and she'd see him like maybe one weekend a month, maybe 2.
Wait, but she would see him when he was sick, but she never met his daughter, his other daughter.
Janie?
Yeah.
No, but that wasn't.
It's weird, no?
It is.
How's that possible?
Because talk about the whole shielding thing, like forbidden rights, my whole story behind the story, why none of us know anything.
Yeah.
I think there's something there that was like, whoop, you're not related. You're related. You're not related. Anyways. But now I know Janie and her wonderful daughter. And
Andy wants to know how your mom is doing.
My mom is doing well, thank you. She sends her love to all of you.
And Zach wants to know why didn't we slap him on Saturday. So we met up with a fan on Saturday. We met up with Zach Arnold, who came to town. You mentioned him earlier, talking to my mom. And he was the incredible impression.
Mm-hmm.
right here. You guys go find him and subscribe to him on YouTube here.
And then tomorrow we're gonna post the video, like I talked about, of our little shenanigans.
Yeah, we just had lunch and then we took him a little tour because we happened to be
right in the area.
We're at a restaurant with the Three Stooges with Molar and Curly Joe. He's still in the building.
I don't think Zach knew that. Because he walked in.
Well, we
and
told
then he met
him
us after the fact.
Yeah.
So when he walked in, he goes, "Oh, this looks like a nice place, some saloon, whatever." Right. But he would have said that had he known ahead of time. But that's all part of when you meet us, folks. So just think, you just come into town, you have lunch with the boys. Next thing you know, you're on a 3-hour tour. A 3-hour tour. The weather started getting rough, and he was tossed.
So let's go back to
104 fever, and now he's feeling cross. Go ahead.
September 11th, 1927.
Ooh, that's a long time ago.
Yeah, but yes and no. Like, he'd still be alive in 1927.
Gee, Garland was alive.
Don Lamond, Kurt's grandfather. So Larry's son-in-law.
Yes.
Was born.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Now, Don used to run a children's show that
KTLA
showed the Three Stooges. KTLA Channel 5, is that what it was?
Right, in L.A.
And he was, in the movies, he was
handsome. God, he's almost as good looking as I am.
Obviously, I think the biggest one he did was the Outlaws is Coming. Mm-hmm. Is that the name of it?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
With Clint Eastwood. It's Josie Wells.
So on 9/11 in 1936, Whoops, I'm an Indian was released.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's a great one. Yeah. It's a great one.
What?
I believe it was shot at a park over here, which I think we should go do a location visit.
Sure.
And I think Mo has got the funniest moments in that when he's fishing. I swear it's Mo, and he gets a little fish and he throws it. Go get your brother, and another one comes back and he keeps throwing it back in. Oh my goodness, is that Mo or Curly? I swear.
No, I like the one where they're shooting ducks and then they throw the ducks for the guys that the hunters are shooting. Yeah, remember that one?
Yeah, but that's not the one we're talking about.
I know that. Well, you got you're
ducking. They go.
You're delirious. Yes, you're delirious right now.
What else in 1947 on September 9th was released is a very famous Brideless Grooms.
Oh, that's a great one.
Yeah, obviously. I did not ever meet James Earl Jones. No,
I didn't either.
Let's see. Brad's blood pressure.
Is that why I'm beat red?
Mo is definitely my favorite Stooge. Jessica says, I love Pop Goes the Easel. The boys are in drag. Andy, did you ever Keep My Wig Warm? Chad McQueen, who played Dutch in Karate Kid. He died today? Brideless Groom's great. And then, September 12th in Stooge history. Today. Yes. Billy Gilbert.
Oh, he's great.
Billy Gilbert's great. And he was in Men in Black. A big canary, a green canary, whatever his line is, right? And
one other one. There's three of them.
No, there's two of them. It was Pardon My Scotch.
Oh, yes.
Pardon My Scotch. Anyway, he was the opera singer. People confuse him with Corrado Maliti.
No, that's not it. I said it in the
so what is
in the
it?
fast lane. Yeah, Corrado Maliti. Yeah, he had a Karate Millennium
from microphone. Yeah, it is. Is it microphone?
Oh my God! This is why the ambassador cannot go to Three Stooges camp tomorrow. Good thing this microphone's got a mask on it.
And the Three Stooges Joe Besser short "Horsing Around" was released in 1957.
Not so hard.
That one. For those of you who also don't know, Billy Gilbert, who played, who like I said was in Men in Black and Pardon My Scotch, he was maybe Shemp's best friend.
Oh wow!
And I once asked Jerry, Shemp's daughter-in-law, I said, who is Shemp's best friend? And she told me it was Billy Gilbert. So she said he would come over to the house. He also played Sneezy in Snow White, right? Yeah. And he would come over to the house and he would do the whole sneezing routine. He was very funny. My favorite performance is second is probably Men in Black. The first is probably Music Box with Laurel and Hardy, which is probably the inspiration for the Three Stooges running up and down the stairs and make in every steak. Although it had been done before, Laurel and Hardy did it too.
Certainly not the ambassador of Laurel and Hardy. In fact, I've seen very few of their shorts.
Yeah, we got to change that. You seen their pants though?
Well, once I do the me, myself, and me test to make sure I really am related to Three Stooges.
Oh, you definitely are.
What? Anyways, that's it, folks, in Three Stooges history.
Oh, we skipped the 7th.
You never go to the 12th and go back to the 7th.
I know. On the 7th, 3 Hams on Rye was released in 1950.
Well, that's an amazing event.
Which that's a funny one. They're backstage, and there's a really bizarre little moment, and I can't remember. How Shemp reads the sign. He's backstage. They're looking, and he opens the door, and he gets punched in the face by a boxing glove.
Wow, this man is tired. Speaking of ham on rye, I'm not a big ham guy, and you know what?
Yes,
it has nothing to do
with
with
the biggest ham I know.
The fact that I'm more of a horse guy. Give me a bale of hay, won't you? Well, folks, I think it's time for Andy to go to bed. So why don't we all wish him a very good night, farewell.
Wait a minute.
Did we forget something?
Kind of. Enrique said, oh no, so for those of you who don't know, James Earl Jones, the voice of Darth Vader, passed away, I believe, yesterday.
The other day, yes.
The other day. Enrique says James Earl Jones narrated a Three Stooges commercial starring Moe's grandson, Jeffrey Maurer.
Wow.
Jeffrey Scott.
Yeah, Jeffrey Maurer Scott.
As Moe. Yeah, Jeffrey played Moe in that short.
I didn't see that commercial. That's amazing.
Yeah, I bet you've seen it. It's they're like in therapy. They're sitting on the couch. It's black and white.
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was Moe's grandson at the time, and I definitely did not know that James.
Well,
Earl
see,
Jones.
that's why we have fans that are even in the wings to be the ambassador. I might be sitting next to you next time if he kicks the bucket.
How about I just slam it on your head? Somebody says, "What's your favorite Three Stooges movie?"
Short.
Yeah. You have one? It's hard.
Well, the more we see him, Nazi Spy, I love a lot, and I do love. You know which one I love.
Disorder in the Court.
Disorder in the Court. That was always my all-time favorite. But as I've been watching more of them, being the semiconductor of Stooge headquarters, there's a lot of them I like.
I know. It's hard. It's really hard.
I mean, we could do a top 10, but it's hard. There's such great little parts in all of them.
Yeah.
Some of them are just great all the way through. And I have to tell you, so we're gonna watch Punch Drunks, and we'll talk about that later.
Right.
But it goes by very quickly, and it is I think it was a 16-minute and 42-second short or something.
It's very short.
It's short, and it goes by very quickly because a lot of it is usually the boxing part. And what's so comical is when you look at when they break out to show the crowd, it's so unbelievably fake. That would definitely, Jules White wasn't even doing them then, right? He didn't start. When did he start doing them? Jules White was not doing them.
He was producing them.
Are you sure at the beginning?
I think he produced Womanators.
Well, maybe he started them, but some of them. I'm just saying,
he wasn't directing.
That's why I'm thinking at Woman Haters, if that's the first Jules White, that makes totally sense because the ones that
he didn't direct it.
Yeah, but he was producing.
Yeah.
He had a voice in it, obviously.
Yeah.
His genius, really, all the ones, like most of my all-time favorites are the ones that he was doing, either directing or producing.
Oh, yeah.
And I think these early ones, I know you're upset with me because I'm not the big, everyone has their opinion, right?
Schwartzy, I was talking to Schwartzy, and he said he was reading a book about filmmakers. And the first chapter is like Quentin Tarantino, and the second chapter was Robert Zemeckis, who did Back to the Future and Forrest Gump. And they said both directors, both Tarantino and Zemeckis, both mentioned Jules White as early influences.
And it's the nuances, just like Larry is like not really in the scene, but he captures his own moments.
Yeah.
Jules White, when it's not even, we've talked about this, you keep watching the shorts. The three guys, you're watching three guys, but if you look at the backgrounds, you look at the little things they put, they're little signs and they're little things that are funny.
Oh, yeah.
That's that guy. Yeah. It's the writer and the producer and the director that are putting that together.
Well, like I think I mentioned during the
We're blinking.
the woman haters. Oh, when they did this with the arm, and there was like the crank sound effect. It was Jules Way who wanted the cartoon sound effects. It looks like our battery's gonna die
again.
Okay.
Well, folks.
Well, we're wrapping it up anyway. We're over an hour.
That's pretty good.
20, maybe 18 minutes of pure entertainment told to you in over an hour.
60 minutes of mucus and phlegm and bacteria, folks, just for you.
All right, so
just for me.
Check out. I'll be going live during the day tomorrow on 3 Stooges Plus. If you want to chat and watch Stooges together tomorrow night, with any luck, we're going to add the second, rewatch or watch party. We're figuring it out, but we're going to watch. The video will be up of us watching.
We love you guys.
Chunks.
Everybody,
we love you.
Well wishes for this guy. Get him well, because I won't do this again, folks.
No, I'll be fine.
We love you. Okay, folks.
Calling that.
Oh, God, get the doctor. Doctor, call 911. Oh, wow.